What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody doing okay today. On this fine Wednesday, hopefully my camera's working okay. I haven't checked to see, but as I've been saying, it's not going to be a crazy long show today. I got a whole bunch of other stuff I need to get back to doing. But did want to say what's up to everybody, say howdy. Everybody's doing. Do a little bit of something today because I know people are expecting for there to be a show, and I don't like it when there's people expecting a show and there is no show. So we are here. What's up, people? How is everyone on this fine Wednesday? And like I said, it's not going to be a long show. It's going to be a shorter one today. But did want to say howdy. Tell everybody who I am. Everybody knows who I am. Even rocking my old Gooniac shirt. But let's say what's up to everybody. That's me. That's my website. Got a whole bunch of new stuff coming out. I did a little bit of a teaser video showing that. Website's going to stay the same for now, but we're going to be adding some new stuff to it. So I'll just go down the list. There's going to be my usual afterburners, but then I'm going to add some effects to my afterburners to make them shimmer, different colors, whatever. Then they're going to be the Gooniac stacks, and then possibly working on some machine gun stuff too. I just have to find the proper LEDs for that. But that is all on the menu. The Gooniac stacks will work for regular planes, for warbirds, even helicopters and other stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Check out the website, gooniac33.me. Also check the description because it's got more links and stuff down there. If you want to support the channel, you can join the channel as a member, or you can do, as you can see scrolling down there below, there's PayPal donations if you want to do that. The Fred Barons always help me out with that. And several other people have too. Today, Shadow Ops dropped one for me, so thank you very much for that. But not required, but very much appreciated when it happens. So get that out of the way, and then get to the shout outs because you guys are talking a lot. I had some premieres, and I appreciate you guys for being there in the premieres. But let's get back to the chat here and see where everybody was, because there's a whole bunch of people in here earlier on the other stuff. But Big Chris was here first. What's up, Big Chris? He is a member. Thank you very much for the membership. There's Mr. Victor RC Jets, who is also a member. What's up, Victor? Scotty's RC Aviation was here. Mr. Jeff Larner is here as well. He's a local guy. Just sold him a burner. And I've got your shipping and all that stuff set up to go. So then there's Mr. Pete Lane, another one of my local friends here. What's up, Pete? Paul McNeil, what is happening? And then Mr. Mike Stewart, a.k.a. Stewie from Oakdale. What's up, Mike? Jack78, another member. Thank you, my friend. Gary S. is there. What's up, Gary? Jeff in Lower Alabama is here. Thanks for being here, Jeff. Mike SSI, one of our longest members. But thanks for the membership, Mike. And yes, Paul McNeil, California is beautiful. I wouldn't say crazy. Only certain parts are crazy, but it is beautiful. So who else? Lionel Randall, another member. What is up, Lionel? How are you today? Yeah, so that's it for now. But so yeah. Oh, and Scotty, thanks for the super chat. Much appreciated. I'll put him up there. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. But so we want to get to the usual. So like I said, we're not going to go that crazy long today, but we are going to have some questions. So there are questions. Now's the time. But just so you guys know, we had a Warbird event over the weekend, and I shared one of my maidens, but I have another maiden that I need to share. But I had a maiden, two maidens over the weekend. Actually, this is something I usually don't do. I usually won't set up planes at the field, but the last couple of planes I've actually set up at the field. I did the assembly here, and then I'll do the final setup at the field. So I've done that a couple times just because there's a lot of extra time on the days that I'm going out to fly, and rather than sitting there waiting for batteries to charge, I could sit there and look stuff, figure stuff out. So I did that with the with the little 50mm f/16, and then I did the same with the 70mm. So I was able to set both of those up and got both of the maiden. I think the biggest surprise was the 70, because that thing flew incredible. I mean, they both did, but I kind of had an idea as to how the 50 would go. But the 70, oh my god, it was way better than I'd anticipated, and I got to get those videos up. Significantly better than I remember the E-flite. Significantly better than I remember the E-flite. F/18 being just way better. Oh, it looks like I got a PayPal. Yeah, it looks like oh wow, Mr. Mike SSI dropped a PayPal for me. Thank you, my friend. Very much appreciated. Thank you. That was a pleasant surprise. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Mike SSI, thank you. I like surprises like that. But as I said, they're not required, but they're very much appreciated, and I do appreciate that. So I got one from Mike SSI, and I got another from Mr. Scotty's RC Aviation. Thank you. Thanks to both of you. But so yeah, so I got the maidens out of the way this weekend, and they went really well. I mean, it was 100 degrees, so I had to endure the nasty heat for a couple hours. It was just almost unbearable. I had this little cool fan that I got. It's sorry for the noise. 100% cordless, electric, runs on a lipo. Its own built-in lipo. It's actually a phone charger too, if you want it to be. But this little thing works pretty dang cool. It helped, but then at one point it was just blowing hot air. So this this. Sorry, my wife's texting me. So the fan was blowing hot air, so I had to sit there and wait for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was just hot. I mean, just almost unbearably hot. But then at about 3:30, the wind kicked in. So then I was able to just flight after flight after flight after flight. So got that going. And, so I was able to get my usual amount of flights in. I flew roughly 17, 18 times. So it was cool. Sorry, wife is texting, so I gotta talk to her real quick. So Carmel, yeah, Scotty, you've got to go to Carmel. Carmel's awesome. And any places, most of the places along Highway 1 are pretty cool. But Carmel is, a lot of people from Europe come to Carmel because it looks a lot like Europe in some of the areas. But Carmel's we're only about an hour and a half from Carmel. We go there a lot. I have family in the Monterey Seaside area, so we frequent out there. I mean, I haven't been to see family in a long time, but I'm used to the area, so we go there all the time. Wife and I were there 2 weeks ago, but I have friends that live there too. Who else? Big Sur is worth seeing. There's some areas of Highway 1 that had been closed though, so I don't know if they still are. But Marina's cool. If you want to see whales, there's lots of whale watching you can do out there. Yeah, most important thing to do is just drive and see the coast. California is so cool, is the coastline, and then it's got all kinds of different weather and other stuff here. California's cool. Not for everybody, but I've lived here all my life and I don't plan on moving. So, and yes, Laguna Seca. Whales, you can see the whales off the coast if you go to certain places. There's this one spot, I can't remember the name of the beach, where they would actually come in pretty close to the shore. You get to see them breach. You get to see all that stuff. But they'll be dolphins, porpoise, pilot whales, killer whales, um, all that stuff. So California's cool. That's why I love it here. Not to mention, depending on where you are, yeah, like Jeff. Jeff is in a good spot because he'll get the best of both. He'll get hot, then cold, then fog, then heat. You know, the way it works here is we'll have hot days, but the hot days max. Get a hot day is at most 4 days. Because the cool thing about where we are, we're close enough to where the marine layer is, because whenever it's hot inland, it pulls the marine layer in. So the hotter it is inland, the cooler it is here. Sometimes it gets hot here, but then the marine layer gets pulled in. So it's our median temperature here is 72 degrees, and that's spanning throughout the whole year. So yeah. So yeah. So so yeah. Let me see. So somebody's actually asking a question. So Snow River makes cells. Oh, that fan. This fan. So this is I got this off of Amazon. So it clips and it also has feet. Sorry. So you can just set it down or you can clip it to something and it rotates, does all that. But the cool thing is it's actually a USB charger too if you want it to be. So I got it off Amazon. That's the name of the brand there. Some off brand. I don't even know who it is. But Amazon. Cheap. But it works incredible. And when you use it on low, it lasts for 14 hours if you leave it on low, but low still moves a lot of air. Here, I'll do it just so you can hear on the mic. But low actually works pretty good. But and if there's enough cool air around, that actually helps quite a bit. Yeah, and if you ever go to Carmel, when you go to that main beach that's there in Carmel, if you hang out there most of the day, you will see dolphins come in. Towards the end of the day, the dolphins always come in and will cruise through. You can see them pretty close to the water. Good question, Mike SSI. It was quite a bit out of balance. And the main thing with that fan was the screw. The little screw was loose. And that screw and spinner are what hold the whole fan together. So the screw on mine was what, like a half a turn from being loose. So I think that could be what was causing it to be the most out of balance. But yeah, so number one, you need to secure your screw, and I can actually grab the fan if you guys give me a second. Let me grab the fan. The most important thing is to make sure that thing's screwed down. I mean, if you're not going to balance it, fine, but screw it down. Actually, I can show you two fans. So I've got I have an X-Fly fan here too, so I can compare the two. But I'm digging through my stuff right now to grab the fan. Sorry if you hear all these extra noises. Where did I put it? What the heck? So I think that's it right there. Yes, it is. I got it. Not too bad. So these actually look basically the same. They're no different. Okay, cool. I'll show you guys. Give me a second. Head back over there. But I've got both fans. I have an X-Fly and a Hobby King. So you guys get to see them all. Sorry for the delay, but I had to go wrangle the stuff up. So this is the fan that comes out of the Hobby King plane. 4,000 kV, 12 blade, and this screw is what holds the whole thing together. So this screw holds the spinner that actually holds the rotor in place. The rotor's keyed on a shaft, but this screw holds everything together. So when I got mine, it was about a half a turn from being loose. So if I had just thrown this thing in there and flown it, within a matter of time, everything would have blown apart. So I went through and I balanced it. This one's straight out of the plane. I haven't balanced this one yet, but the one that's in the plane has been balanced. So that's the one that comes from Hobby King. Now, I actually have another one here, which is the X-Fly, and they look identical. So here you can see the two. This is the X-Fly. You can see the writing on the X-Fly, but they look identical. So this X-Fly would actually drop right in the Hobby King plane, which I might actually try. So now the difference is, I don't know if you can see this. The specs are, you can't read it. This one's 4,600 kV. That's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of a jump. So I'll have to try this. I have to look at the specs on this, and I'll have to try one of these. Might have to upgrade the ESC or something. Maybe not. I don't know. But similar. The only difference is, yeah, this is all plastic. The spinner on this is metal, which is good. That'll help with balance. So I could try that out and see. But and they look identical. So the X-Fly would drop right in. I could buy an X-Fly and I could just drop it in there. So this one was cut. So this is one from something that was no good. So it may not work, but so yeah, that's the cool thing about being on the California coast. If you guys have ever been near Half Moon Bay is cool too. You get to see really big waves there. Monterey's usually pretty calm with waves, unless you go certain times of year. Then they've got really big waves, which is really cool. But rarely see it. Highway 1 in Half Moon Bay, you get to see a lot of cool stuff too. So anything else? Let's see. I've driven a car down one. Pretty dang awesome, even in a car. What's up, the Fred Baron? How you doing, man? Like I said, guys, I'm not going to do too long of a show here today, but I am going to. Did want to do one to make sure that you guys didn't get too discouraged. Oh my God, Ray said he was going to do a show and he didn't do it. No. I'll do a show. A little bit of one, a little bit of something. But a little over 30 minutes so far, so we'll probably cut it here in a few minutes. But like I said, I did want to get on and say something with y'all. But what's up, Mr. Wreckham Roy? How you doing, buddy? So main thing is the maidens I got over the weekend. It was a Warbird event. Didn't have all that many people, but it was still cool. Got to do some pictures of the new burners. Got some new video of the new burners. So there's more stuff to come. Guys, I will be right back. . So, y'all, I'm probably going to end up cutting the show here early. Hate to do that, but like I said, I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on, and I got to go help the wife with some stuff. So, if you want, I could leave the chat up and then just let you guys go there. But I'm going to get going. So let me get the put up a different banner. But I'm going to get going. I'll put the chat up so you guys can chat. But I'm going to get going. I'll leave the music going. But I gotta go. So thanks for being here, guys, and I will talk to you later.